When we last left off, we experienced some shenanigans, where there were two grumps, a dead one and a live one. This one might be an imposter. What are we gonna find out today, are we? Yeah. Court is back in session. Court is back in session for the trial of Vincenzo's cicatrice. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Brisbane, is the prosecution ready? Need you ask? Very well. I take it the prosecution is also ready. As the witness has been recaptured, Mr. Brisbane. Judge, something unexpected came to my attention in the prosecution lobby. Something unexpected? Nick, he's not gonna say what I think he's gonna say, is he? What was that? I have heard two conflicting opinions on witnesses from both detectives on the case. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Jeez.
Big man! Big man!
The sheriff told me he caught him hiding away in a small cave in Fergus Gorge, and this would be the gorge underneath Fergus Bridge, yes? Well, what do you think? Ah, yes, of course. Yes, of course. However, the other detective, Snow, has told me something completely different. What? Snow was the one who told us to keep it quiet. He told me Cheetah's Crump was murdered. What? Are you serious? Why are you so surprised? Not quite right. After all, you were the one who tried to tell me. You were the one who wouldn't listen. Mr. Wright, did you know about this? Yes, Your Honor. Detective Snow told me too. Detective Snow? Where have I heard that name before? He was the detective charged with the investigation of the DT2 incident 5 years ago. Gooberberry Sunday. Yes. The Greenhorn detective with the testimony like Swiss cheese. I hope since that incident he now has more experience in investigations. Not exactly. Is this good detective in the building, Mr. Brisbane? Pull that boiled egg of yours, Judge. He's in the lobby. I see. Could you bring him into the court, please? Why? I would like him to explain his theory of Cheetah's Crump being dead. If that's okay with you. Why not? Mr. Ron can humiliate himself for who I care. Oh man. What? I'll go ahead and play your little game for a while. I know the real Cheetah's Crump is dead and Snow is about to testify. I'll prove your witness is a sham, Brisbane. Very well, Brisbane. You may call Snowball. Be in here. Now. Oh boy. Name and occupation. What do I buy? $70. Oh boy. Yikes.
Big man! Big man! Big man! Big man!
Hey, oh man.
Big man!
Yeah, Name and occupation. Stand up. Stand up. Comedian. Your real name? Oh, you noticed? Fine, I'm Robert Snow, homicide detective. And you're about to testify that the witness to the crime is dead? Yep. Fool! You're about to explain the impossible. You'll listen here, mate. Crumpy Guts is dead, and I can prove it. Then what are you waiting for? It is Crump's death. After the trial yesterday, Crumpy Guts says... After the trial yesterday, Crumpy Guts headed straight for the mountains. Me and Jake split up our search party. I led by my half over to his mansion. We arrived about 20 minutes after we got the call from that bailiff guy. The front door was open, so we barged in and searched some of the rooms. We found Crump lying dead in a small room. Harry over there told me it was a secret room. He was hit on the back of the head with an unknown blunt object. So despite the prosecution's claim, you're positive the witness was murdered? Yeah, I can tell dead from alive, mate. There's an easy trick to tell them the difference. Dead people usually don't complain when the body tape is being played around. That's an incredibly detailed lie, Snowball. It's all up to you, Mr. Wrong. How is it impossible, Brisbane?
Big man!
He's up to something. My guess is he'll summon Crump to the stand. To throw everything Snow just said out the window. Defense may begin the cross-examination. To use Crump's death. Here. How do you know he was heading for the mountains? Well, he lived here in Neville. I figured it'd be the first place he'd go. What's more, we found lots of footprints in the snow and they led to it. Are you certain the footprints belong to Crump? I'm getting there, mate. Sorry. We saw the footprints trail then. Me and Jake split up our search party. I led my half over to his mansion. Hold it. And where did Marshall and his half go to? They scanned the rest of the mountains in case Crump ran elsewhere. But what if he didn't head for the mountains? You're missing what I said, mate. A trail of footprints in the snow led to his house. Okay, when did you arrive at Neville? We arrived about 20 minutes after we got the call from that bailiff guy. Hold it. Are you sure it was 20 minutes? It was in that area. The front door, not foot door. So we barged in and searched some of the room. So that would confirm that somebody ran into Crump's house recently. Well, who else would it be? Postman? Postman. I know you, Snowball. A slacker, but a dedicated slacker nonetheless. Oh gee, thanks, mate. I'm glad I know it written now. I assume you have proof of the footprints? Oh, I see where you're going with this. We had the footprints checked, of course. They belong to Crump. The prints match the shoes on the body. Possible. That's not where the sheriff found him. He was found in a cave under Burgess Ridge. How do you know he never entered his house first? We did get a positive ID on the body, you know. And who was it? Is a long dramatic pause really necessary? It was T.S. Crump, of course. Hold it. My name's not Harry. I don't care about your little pet names, wrong? Oh, I beg to differ. Have you got something to press or not? Suppose I should stay on topic for my sake. Why were you unsure of the room being secret? It didn't look like that secret to me. The doorway was wide open. Wide open. Yes, wide open. Run out of deja vu related puns. We did find a cabinet next to it. It was slightly overlapping the doorway. Then again, thinking about it, it was on a slide mechanism. Yes, Your Honor, a slide mechanism. Added to the court. So, there's a secret room behind that cabinet, and you say the witness was found dead in there? Yes, strange, right? He must have gone in there when he ran from the trial. He was found in Burgess Gorge. Boom. Boom. Yeah. You finished, mate? Oh, bum, bum, bum. Might as well, you know.
Big man! Big man! Big man! Big man! Big man!
Big man! I like to add what I said about the incident. Very well. Grumpy gets ran into his house. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make it work. Shows chat. Oh, I show the messages. E.
E.
EA. In the game. Crumpy gets run into his house. I was telling the truth. I just have to work with him and prove that Crump is dead. But I don't like the way Bruce Wayne is it. He's up to something. He was hit on the back of the head with an unknown blown object. Have you any idea what this blown object was? Not at all. I figured it was a baseball bat or something. Whatever it was heavy enough to cause instant death if swung harder. But we didn't find the weapon. Something gets ran into the house, footprints. And there was no other prints around the house. Nope, just the one leading to his house. Unless you're assuming he flew out the window. No. That's just suggesting that. I'm not suggesting anything of the sort, mate. We found Crump dead in the secret room. Detectives know. Okay? Yeah, you testified that yesterday the witness, Titus Crump, ran from his house. Ran from this courtroom straight to his house. In Needville? Yeah, he then entered a secret room for reasons yet to be explained. Then 20 minutes later, you arrived at the scene and found him dead. Correct? That's it. I believe there are a few questions on everybody's lips regarding this. Why did the witness enter the secret room? And of course, how and why was he killed, and by whom? I too have a specific question in mind, asking the detective. What the hell are you talking about, Snowball? Why are you saying... Actually, never mind. If you care to amuse me for a while longer, fine. Did you hear the one about their logic, Snow? Snow's doing this on purpose. Alright. I'm a little bit. This kangaroo court insists on believing a word this time waster says. I say we give him a chance to explain what he's telling us. Even you should have a reasonable power of deduction, Snow. But why do you not believe him? He must have impostor trap standing by to be summoned into the courtroom. But does Brisbane know he's a fake? I think so. The prosecution has a point. Can you offer a deductive explanation for the circumstances? So you don't believe me, huh, Captain? Here comes my deductive reasoning. No, Audrey. Nothing conclusive has been proven about what happened yesterday, but the way I see it, Crump headed for home straight from the courtroom. He must have been in a rush because he left his front door open. He headed for his secret room, probably to hide himself. But the killer must have been in there waiting for him. As Crump tried to run, the killer hit him on the back of his head. Bam! Bam, bam, B-A-M. He must have heard us come in, so he didn't have time to cover up his tracks, so he slipped out. As for why he want Crump dead, I know as much as the next guy. That certainly sounds a shame we were unable to identify the killer, though. Oh, this should be good. Well, Mr. Wrong, are you going to become a part of his stupid... The defense would like to begin the cross-examination, Your Honor. Very well, go ahead, Mr. Wright. Ooh.
Objection! Holding!
And you say the footprints are the part that Crump ran to his house. What I've been saying this whole time, the trail of footprints was found in the snow, leading all the merry way to his house. Upon finding the body, the shoes matches the footprints outside. He must have been in a rush because he left his front door open. Any particular reason you say he was in a rush? Hello? Because he was running from the police? Thank you for refreshing my memory. He headed for a secret room, probably a hide or something. Nope. Because, if you remember, this can only lock from... You're wrong. You said the purpose of entering the secret room was to hide, yes? Well, that would seem like the appropriate thing for Mr. Crump to do. Nope. But that could have been what he was doing in there. The cabinet was moved, remember? If he was hiding in the secret room, he would certainly close the doorway up behind it. Therefore, Crump did not enter that room to hide from the police. How'd you work that one out? The sliding cabinet can only be controlled by a switch. Switch, in fact. This switch, in fact. Now you mention it, that bust, its head was knocked off. Exactly, the coincidence with that fact that the cabinet was moved. Obviously, the secret room wasn't designed to be closed from the inside. This bust is a two-way switch. Detective Snow, was there any sort of switch found inside the secret room? No, and because of that, the sliding mechanism, it was impossible to move the cabinet manually. There's no evidence. Crump was the one who opened that room. That's where he was found, genius. What if the killer was trying to remove the body? What if the secret room wasn't the scene of the murder, but rather a place to hide the body? This is my chance to tell of the real crime. What? I really wish you would stop doing that. Go on, then. Oh, so clever attorney. Where was the real killer? I must admit, I am particularly curious myself. Evidence that proved not the secret room. See this Brisbane chair? Is that? Glad you noticed. Yes, it's blood, and you're going to love this next part. Detective Snow took the liberty of having the blood analyzed. The blood, you guessed it, belonged to the witness, Titus Crump. Impossible. Order! Mr. Brisbane, as much as I hate to show disbelief toward your opinions, I'm afraid Mr. Wright has proven without a doubt that our unfortunate witness is now dead. Detective Snow, would you care to elaborate on your ideas? What ideas? Anything to add to your testimony about who our killer might be? Well, if what Harry said was true about Crumpy Guts not being the one that opened the secret room, the killer had to be somebody who knew about the secret room. Fan says no objection. Very well, Detective Snow? Sure. The killer must have been someone who knew about the secret room. So the killer could hide the body? Yep. Aren't we quite the chatterbox all of a sudden? Do you think that's what really happened yesterday, Nick? It doesn't sound very possible, but remember, Nick, that wasn't the real Titus Crump. But I can't just announce out of the blue that he's fake. But I still don't feel like it's the right time to speak up. I'll start by finding the flaws in Snow's logic, then I'll find something that... Woohoo! So you don't know? I do really, man. I'm just holding. Of course I don't know. Why don't even? Do you think it's the same person who killed Marvin Grossberg? That's what we're concluding. Maybe Crump was about to say something yesterday that would have. That's very possible. But who did? Why did he run out? How could I know? The core must have been someone who knew about the secret room. So the killer could hide the body? Yep. Man. I'll be right back, guys. Wrong scene.
Oh no, Tilda. I was latte Tilda.
Hey, Josh, welcome back. Or, not welcome back. Welcome on in. Hi, how you doing?
What is this camera angle?
Huh? Oh, what the hell? I'm not sure. I am not sure.
You slouching.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to figure out.
Turn off the heat.
I thought there must have been someone who knew about the secret room. Do you think that's what really happened yesterday, Nick? It does sound very
Are
possible.
you stuck again?
Yeah. But I can't just announce that of the its fate. It's hard to keep this Crump died recently charade, but I still don't feel like. What's the one thing in Ace Attorney when it's like, oh!
Well, don't get it wrong now. 3 strikes is now active.
Yeah. So, we tried to get the, quote-unquote, Crump Cyclops broken, but, right when we were trying to get the last one broken, time's up, Mr. Wright. The guard showed up in the detention center, so, yeah. I'll start by finding flaws in Snow's logic, then I'll find something that... Yeah.
Crump imposter?
Yeah. Yeah, Crump's dead. Where?
Yeah, but for how long? Since 5 years ago, or around the time of this incident.
Around... for approximately a week. So... And the incident didn't start until... 27th. So... And...
So he died a day after.
Yeah, that's what they're thinking, but He must have been in a rush because he left his door. He headed for a secret room, probably to hide or something.
What do you mean? It's in the reports, Mars.
Yeah, probably to hide or something.
One is 27, Crump is the 28th.
Take that!
What? The.
Straiku 1.
Straiku, what? But the killer must have been in there waiting for him. After Crump tried to run, the killer hit him on the back of the head. Blam. He must have heard us come in, so he didn't have time.
Have you pressed everything?
Take that!
Yeah.
Straiku 2.
Day of trial, cause of death.
I literally don't have all the details, so I can't help you.
Oh man.
Take that!
I am struggling right now. I'll just press again.
Straiku 3.
Hold it!
And you say the footprints are conclusive proof that Crump ran to the house? What have I been saying this whole time? Was found in snow, leading to the merry way to his house. Upon finding the body, the shoe matches the footprints outside. That must mean that the fake Crump even had the same pair of shoes as well. Right? He must have been in a rush because...
Hold it!
Any particular reason you say he was in a rush? Hello, because he was running from the police. Thank you for refreshing my memory. He headed for his secret room, probably to hide or something.
Hold it!
Hide from the pursuing police? No,
Be careful now. Debts will increase every incorrect. Take that by 5% tilde.
Incorrect. Take that by... No doubt he been traced back to his house. He must have known. Crump entered the secret room to hide from the police. Why doesn't that sound quite right to me? Is it this?
Take that!
No, not that.
Well, it's obviously that statement.
Yeah.
Plus 5%.
Yes.
Take that!
Oh.
Plus 5%.
Take that!
Oh dear, Mr. Mars tilde.
Yeah.
Plus 5%.
Objection!
I think I already did this. You're wrong. Yeah, alright. Oh. Yeah, I did this already. Fuck.
Objection!
Well, I got that part right.
Objection!
I need to keep pressing and see what other statements they have. This is my chance to tell them no scene of the crime. What? Then so yeah. I must admit I'm particularly curious myself. I have evidence to prove Crump was killed in another location.
So then you haven't been pressing after you said you have?
I pressed everything. Basically, I'm just trying to figure out what I need to do after I press F2. See this, Brisbane? A chair.
Well, clearly you haven't.
Glad you noticed. Yes, it's blood, and you're going to love this next part. Detective Snow took the liberty of having the blood analyze the blood he guessed. Belongs to the witness, Titus Crump. Impossible. Yeah, I got stuck after I found this out. As much as I hate to... Yeah, I'm afraid Mr. Wright has proven, without a doubt, the unfortunate witness is now dead. Detective Snow, would you care to elaborate on your ideas? What ideas? Anything to add to your testimony about... Well, if what Harry said was true about Crumpy Guts being the one... The killer had to be somebody who knew about the secret room. Very good. Mr. Wright... Oh.
Yeah, but what do you mean after this? Did you not save after doing it the first time?
No, I did. I'm trying to find the next thing after that.
Mars. If there is a new statement, press it.
Take that!
Plus 5%. Have you not pressed the new statement?
I have. I pressed everything.
Right, well, what is the new statement?
I believe... where is it? You know what, I'm gonna just load back. Load back if you...
Believe? So you don't know?
Where is it? It's... When do I load?
Dude, are you saying you actually don't know?
I feel like I pressed everything, okay? I feel like I did. Yes. But remember, Nick, that wasn't the real Titus Crump. But I can't just announce it. Okay, I think I went.
A lot of debt is in your immediate future if you don't pay attention.
I'll start by finding the flaws in this.
Hold it!
What is the new statement?
So you don't know? I do really, mate. I'm just holding back information. I think one of them is this. We don't even know who the killer was. Do you think it's the same person who killed Marvin Grossberg? That's what we're concluding.
Mars, your ticket is the new statement.
It's very possible. What? How should I know?
Hold it!
So the killer hid the body. Yep. Aren't we quite the chatterbox? I think these are the two new statements. Doesn't sound very possible, but remember, Nick. So I think those were the two new statements.
Mares, that's a hint.
And they're waiting for him. Wait.
Dude, I literally know nothing, and this is starting to become obvious.
I remember. Where is it?
Read your evidence.
Where is that evidence at? Shreds of packed car rub found in Crump's Manor's secret room.
Take that!
No! No! No!
Plus 5% tilde.
Take that!
What am I?
Plus 5% tilde.
Take that!
Plus 5% tilde.
Objection!
Blah ha 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 ha. Crump is the best you can do? You're the one who just proved he didn't open the room, so what's this bull? I do believe my reasoning is perfectly sound for this thing. Thing is, this is not Tatus Crump. He's angry now. His reasoning is sound, he says. Brace yourselves, ladies and gents. You're about to meet my decisive witness. Decisive witness? Nick, he just has... Oh, sorry. This has to be the reason he's been grinning through Detective Snow's testimony. A witness that will throw everything Snowball said out the window. Reveal yourself, Tatus Crump. Oh, shit. It's the imposter. Brisbane must be unaware. Name and occupation. My name is Tatus Crump. Oh no.
Objection!
Oh boy. Your Honor, that man is not Tatus Crump. I say, Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Your Honor, please allow me to present evidence supporting my claim. Oh shit. What are you trying to pull wrong? This is highly unorthodox, but very well. But I'm warning you, Mr. Wright. The detective's false testimony was bad enough. One false...
You are looking out for something about him that isn't to do with the real Titus.
Oh. What? Okay, would you... I know Sally said Titus, but would you say Titus or would you say Titus? One false move and you'll be held in contempt of court. Hey look, the name of the game. Oh boy. I'll still have no idea how imposter is imitating the Crump.
Titus.
Titus. Titus. Titus. Titus. But I know a way I can prove it. This undoubtedly proves the witness is fake. Oh boy. Here to check if your decisive witness is the real deal, Brisbane. With that, I think so. I've heard many things about... Oh, wait.
Strike one.
Not that. I'm launching you. Evidence. Look at this photo. Look at this photograph. Yes, that's the witness. What of it? But look more closely at the eyes. The Crump in this picture has blue eyes, yes? Now look at the witness eyes and tell me what color they are. Mr. Wright, is this your idea of a joke? It's no joke, Your Honor. If you look, the witness eyes are... blue? Nick, what's going on? Contacts. He's wearing contacts. You sneaky damn you. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. He's wearing contact lenses, Your Honor. Contact lenses is it. You don't know when to quit, do you? Why is it so important that this witness is wearing contact lenses? He's old, obviously. His sight has...
Joshik 1LUL.
He's old and obviously has sight problems. I meant colored contacts. Again, what's the point? Judge, I think we've heard enough of this trash. Let my witness partner testify against Detective Snow. As just said, I'm not sure what's going on anymore. Snowball has just given 2 testimonies saying Mr. Crump was murdered, yes? Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, alive and well. He's now going to explain what really transpired after he ran from the courtroom. Very well. This isn't looking good for Snow's career, is it, Mr. Wrong? I have no choice. The only way is forward. I'll prove your witness is a sham, Brisbane. What really happened? As a live person, I hereby render everything the English detective has said invalid. You must agree nothing he has just stated could be true. This is what occurred. I was on my merry way home when the cowboy detective and his posse spotted me and gave me chase. After roughly an hour in hiding, I was discovered, arrested, and held in custody overnight. Ask the cowboy yourself if you refuse to believe me. He will vouch for me. Oh boy. I'm really not sure what's going on anymore. It is really quite simple, Mr. Your Honor. The detective has been lying for whatever reason. I demand you remove that fiend from his job. Immediately! That'll be taken care of as soon as the trial is over, witness. Oh man. Aw man. Mr. Crump, you are still under grave suspicion for your behavior. Behavior spelled right, apparently. In this courtroom yesterday. Yes, I am aware. My testimony will be 100% accurate nonetheless. Am I flipped? No, I'm not. What really happened? As a live person,
Press.
Yeah. At this rate, yeah. But it wasn't invalid. Oh? Then why am I standing before you in this court of law, saying otherwise? You know very well, you faker. You must agree, nothing he has just stated could be true. This is what occurred. Oh yeah? Then what about, you know, that thing? I can see right through you, Mr. Wrong. I doubt it. You got nothing to say. End of. Not true. I have. End of. So you were about to tell us what happened. What did? I was on my merry way home when the cowboy detective and his posse spotted me and gave chase. Where did you run during the chase? In and around the mountains. It was very difficult considering my extraordinary age. You ran surprisingly fast for an old man. I know, funny that. The things one can perform when under threat, eh? But I couldn't lose them. I left tracks in the snow and I was running low on physical prowess. So I was forced into hiding away like a rat. This would be the small niche in Regular Scourge, yes? Verily, but after roughly an hour in hiding, I was discovered, arrested, and held in custody overnight. Detective Marshall finally caught you then. I was quite surprised, considering I covered my tracks almost perfectly. You can't escape the law, Mr. Crump. The law is absolute. Is it now? Anyway, yes, that is what happened to me. Ask the cowboy yourself if you refuse to believe me. He will vouch for me. But how? Oh shit. That's one very important detail that renders the autopsy report moot. The witness isn't dead! There's nothing to prove. If only everybody would realize that he's wearing colored contact lenses. I have to try and convince everyone. They have to know. Witness, I will ask you one more. Remove your contact lenses now. Please don't yell, please don't yell, please don't yell! Objection! I have told you before, Mr. Wrong.
Evening, ladies.
Hey, Raven! I've told you before, Mr. Wrong. Oh boy, here it comes. The witness isn't wearing contact lenses. Got it? What is going on around here? Aren't you forgetting the witness has been held in custody overnight? How in the hell could he obtain contact lenses? Well, he...
Dog bork.
Yeah. Yeah, he's right. Order, order, order! Misters Brisbane and Wright, what is all the talk of contact lenses? You're asking me, Judge. Your Honor, please listen. The witness is not wearing contact lenses. No.
Have we solved the case from earlier?
No. I think we're... Yeah, not yet. But
Hey Mars, check the other characters to see if anyone else has the same colored eyes. Because it could even be a getup. Oh hi Josh man.
Okay. That looks kind of new. Hard to tell. Can't really see his eye color. His is yellow. This is brown. Ish. It's red. Brown. Black. Yeah. Unless what? Unless you can prove the witness is wearing contact lenses, of course. Well, just... why don't you ask him? Ask him to take them out. Sorry, that's not how this is gonna go down. Sort out your own mess and prove this witness is wearing contact lenses. Why can't a bailiff force the imposter to take them out? Brisbane has the judge wrapped around his little finger with that temper of his. Do you have the kind of evidence, Nick? Your Honor, I have... evidence. I believe I have the evidence I need. What? What? I may not have material proof, but there is somebody who will know what I'm talking about. Somebody knows that something isn't right about Peter's Crump. This person, in fact. I messed up again, didn't I? Why don't we let this penalty answer for me? Hey, I'm the one giving the penalties around here. Eep! Okay, I'll let you off this time. I believe I have the
Strike 1 tilde.
What? I may not have... There is somebody who will know what I'm talking about. So it's not... Not him either. Strike 2.
Strike 2 tilde.
Strike 3.
Strike 3 tilde. Plus 5%.
This person you speak of had better be someone in this courtroom. Oh, they're in this building, Brisbane. Don't you worry about that. Because the person is you. I will be right back.
See how much you brute force. This is why we have strikes. Oh dear, Mr. Mars.
Right, I think I know why. I think I know why it's Brisbane, but I want to doubly make sure. Think back to yesterday.
Then say to why.
I was thinking because he did meet Titus Crump 5 years ago. Where is it? Cause like he was cause he was the like defendant, right? And Crump was the I don't. But think back to yesterday after the trial. There was something different about him. I first saw him 5 years ago when I was accused of murdering my friend. I can remember Titus Crump perfectly, but there was something different about him today. What do you mean? I can't put my finger on it, but something changed about him. The witness had different colored eyes than what you remember. That's what had changed about him. Clearly not. Look at the witness's eyes. They're still blue. But that's what I'm getting at. This witness's eyes are not blue at all. Hence contact lenses. But how can I be sure it's the eyes that have changed? You're unsure that Crump's eyes are what changed? Maybe this will jog your memory. Okay.
Take that!
Well, Brisbane, does this ring any bells? Oh, strike one.
Strike one.
Take that!
Here! Think fast.
C. More brute forcing.
Think fast. I have something for you. Think fast. Oh, my eye! I don't think saying think fast is gonna work, Phoenix, because I think that's like a trigger word for him. Thanks. Now, this picture. That's it! The eyes! His eyes had changed. Witness! Yes, your contacts. Remove them now. Huh? Contacts? Now! Uh-oh. I say, witness, your eyes are a different
Red
color.
eyes.
Red eyes. Red eyes. Black dragon. Oh yes, so they are. Well, why? Because I like blue, perhaps. But your photograph from 5 years ago. My. It appears the honorable judge hasn't been listening to me. Why have people been attacking my hearing lately? I have been wearing blue contact lenses even back then. Oh, right. I follow. But the one thing puzzles me. Why is it important that the witness wears colored contact lenses just right? I would like you to show evidence that shows the relevancy of the witness's contacts. Evidence? Evidence that proves the relevancy of the contact lenses. Do I have any? So, there's another thing about this card. What's his name? Snow accidentally spilled some luminol and put the card down, and so yeah.
Ooh, wait, I think I know. It might be to do with being able to read invisible writing.
Evidence to prove. Do I have any? Of course I do, Your Honor. I don't see where this is going, to be honest, but let's hear your answer, Mr. Wright. Show us evidence that proves the witness colored contacts. Ain't. This is your evidence?
Mars, think about it. It's like red lenses and blue lenses.
Oh, and this is my gavel. Okay, I got it wrong anyway. Wait, Your Honor, please let me think about... Strike one.
Mars. You aren't thinking. It's obvious.
Mars, think about it. It's like red lenses and blue lenses.
Red lens.
I have no way of proving...
Blue lens.
The defense has no evidence to present, Your Honor. Well, these last minutes a waste of time.
Dude, it's obvious.
Brisbane's been quiet for some time. He's just staring at the witness. Mr. Brisbane? It couldn't be. Never mind. The prosecution has no comments. Very good. Could we please get back to the testimony now? Actually, I want the witness to give new testimony.
Mars. 3D movies, what do you need to see them?
Red and blue. Like... Witness...
And what happens when you wear one color?
You see, red. Or see the other color. ...
Anyway. Mars.
Wait, if you see one color, like, if it's like a red car...
What happens when you wear one color?
It's the color that you see out of.
No shit.
When it's toast,
but what happens?
It's invisible. Like...
What's invisible?
The object. I think...
The object?
Yeah, because... Not the object, but the writing. So if it's like red writing, the red writing would be invisible. Or if it's blue writing, and you're wearing blue, it would be invisible if you're wearing blue. Right? So I think that was the whole plot point of Trials and Tribulations. Like, if you remember...
Not quite, but the precedent is the same, yes.
It's, if you remember in Trials and Tribulations, the prosecutor, he couldn't see, like, red on white because of the goggles. That's what you're trying to get at. Witness, tell us why you ran away yesterday. Very well.
Clearly, depending on his lens, he likely sees something else those without them don't.
Yeah. Very well. Does the defense have anything to say? No, Your Honor. I'm quite curious about what happened yesterday myself. Witness, would you care to testify about your actions yesterday? Very well. Why did you run? I know of Mr. Wright's reputation as a lawyer. He always ends up proving a witness guilty. I was becoming increasingly uncomfortable, agitated. What I was tried to as a murder. When I had heard enough, I put on quite a show. I think you'll agree, and fled. You must understand, this was merely done out of panic and stress, and I apologize.
Mars, slower. Read slower. You are rushing.
Oh.
And thus stuttering.
Well, panic can cause feelings of entrapment. If you're telling the truth, Mr. Crump, then I can totally sympathize with you there. Why is the judge looking at me? Yes, well, I have always been a faint-hearted fellow. I've had a series of stress-related issues in the past, you see. Mr. Wright? Huh? I mean, yes, Your Honor. Go easy on the witness and his fragile nerve to the future, will you? Why am I the bad guy here all of a sudden? Sure. Very good. Oh boy. Is it gonna be like one of those instances, like if I press the wrong statement, I die?
Press, press, press.
Hold it!
That's not always true. Mr. Wright, what have I told you about scaring the witness? But I didn't mean... Scare the witness again, you'll be penalized. Damn you, imposter crump. Oh. It is.
Press the right statements.
Yeah, I'm gonna save. Let's save just in case.
Hold it!
Well, if you aren't the killer, then you have nothing to worry about. Yes, boy, but think. Remember the evidence of yesterday, if you will. With you contradicting my most satisfactory testimonies and shaking your finger at me, I grew agitated and panicked. I've heard stories of innocents found guilty while the murderers ran free. And I come into this story how, when I heard enough, I put on quite a show. I think you'll agree and fled. You must understand this was merely done out of panic and stress, and I apologize. Panic and stress? Yes, and I have explained numerous times about my nervous disposition to my boy. Listen! Wow, sorry, panic. I don't buy that for 1 second. He deliberately ran from the courthouse, but how are we gonna prove it? I'm not sure, but something you just said sounded a little odd. I know Mr. Wright's reputation as a lawyer, so it's 1, 2... What am I gonna press this?
Doesn't look like you are getting punished for pressing.
No. Well, if you have nothing to worry about. If you contradict... So, I guess... Did I... What about this one? Find the show? Yes, my rather extravagant breakdown, if you will. Most unbecoming of me, I admit. I see. And where did you flee to? Home? Oh, ho ho ho. Of course not. You didn't? Did you really think I would retreat to a place where I knew I would be discovered? Use your brain, boy. I don't understand. Why wouldn't you want anyone to be finding you? You know, just out of curiosity. Well, I was so ashamed of what I'd done. First, that is, I admit, well, I wasn't quite using one noodle at the time. I didn't want to return until I had collected myself. Then I was going to apologize. He says he's never entered the house at all yesterday. That directly contradicts Detective Snow's finding of the body. He must have entered the house and done something with the body. I wonder if there's a way I could prove he did enter it. Mr. Crump, I can't believe I'm still going with this charade. Did you add that statement to your testimony? I can't see the harm in... Is it the truth after all? While being pursued, I hid myself in a small cave in the gorge. Never set foot in my house. This new... Describe what happened while you were fled. I was heading for my home to begin with, but then I was spotted by that cowboy and his search party. I had no choice but to try and use them. No small feat, mind you. Considering my legs aren't what they used to be. Yeah, I bet. Eventually, I lost him by hiding in a small crevice down in the gorge. After about an hour of hiding, I was found again. I believe you know the rest, but I assure you, you must understand, this was merely done out of panic and stress. But how are we gonna prove it? I'm not sure, but something odd he just sits down a little odd. Which one was it?
Right, well, it's that statement. You need to provide something.
Okay, if he never set foot in his house, right? Shreds of peach-colored rubber found in Crump's manor secret room. What was the object? I'm gonna try this.
Objection!
Because, if I remember correctly, on the second, the last investigation we did, it was not where we found them before. They were found in, a cabinet. So, witness, you claimed that to have not set foot in your house at all yesterday. Of course. Are you insinuating that I'm lying? I'll let you answer that for me. Do these look familiar? Should they? What are these? They're scraps of rubber, Your Honor. But more to the point, these scraps were found in your house, Mr. Crump. Specifically in your secret room. And this relates to my statement. How? We found another one of these scraps in your hiding place under Briggles Bridge. Uh-oh. Remember when Detective Marshall found and arrested you? You left this little tell piece of evidence behind. Hmm? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
He's panicking, Tilda.
Order! Mr. Wright, if these rubber scraps were found in the witness' secret room, then why was one found in his hiding place? The most obvious conclusion I'm arriving at that the witness did enter his house, namely his secret room. Hence why the single scrap I don't have any water. Was somehow on his person. You see, Your Honor, these rubber pieces were found in an unlocked cabinet in the secret room. They must have been put there
Reading Mars. Reading.
They must be put in there soon. Oh, they must be put in there soon after Crump ran from the courthouse. So explain the single scrap of rubber left behind the burglar's floor. So the witness did enter his house, yes. To hide these incriminating pieces of evidence. Order in the court. Incriminating pieces of evidence. How so? It's starting to make sense now. The real Crump's body wasn't in the secret room when me and Maya investigated. The imposter must have fled back home and took the body out of hiding. And he must have tried to hide these rubber straps in the process. I think it's now time to reveal the fake Crump. Your Honor? Uh-oh. Now he chooses to object? Mr. Brisbane, is there... Quiet, Judge. I'm thinking. Mr. Crump, yes? Testify again about the moment of the crime. Mr. Your Honor, why do you want the witness to testify about that again, Mr. Judge? Grant my request. Now. Of course. There's no problem. I'm just... Oh, bang that flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Oh, it can't be. What's wrong, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost. I think I finally remembered where I've seen Brisbane's techniques before. It wasn't because of him, was it? Very well. Will the witness please testify once more about what the witness witnessed? You better be ready for the cross-examination, wrong. Of course. Well, do a better job this time. Yes. What is he up to? So my initial testimony isn't good enough for you people, is it? Oh, testimony, now! The absolute truth. Now see here, people, I am telling the absolute truth in what I saw. I heard the commotion, came to my binoculars, and saw the two men on the opposite side of the bridge. The taller man stabbed the short, fat man in the heart. The heart, I tell you. And it was Vinny. Uh-oh. He slipped up in tins of cicatrices.
Binoculars all of a sudden? Haha.
I saw that scar on the left side of his face. And this is the absolute truth, as you say, witness? Yes! When will you people start taking an old man seriously? There has to be something in this testimony I can nail him with, for Vincenzo's sake. I'm getting closer to the real killer. Mr. Wright?
Oh, it's definitely to do with the scar, haha.
Oh yeah. I mean, probably. I don't know. Mr. Wright, you may begin the cross-examination
Because if it was facing him, it should be on the right.
Yeah. Mr. Trump's final testimony. Alright, let's do what we do best, is press. I am telling the truth.
Hold it!
The absolute truth? What do you think it means, boy? What reason have I to lie?
Depends on what logic the game is gonna use.
Oh, I think you know. This is what really happened. I heard the commotion of King... Because I do have a simple theory, because he he slipped up and said Vinny at first, and you can't really see it, but it says Vinny right here.
Holding.
Can you identify the two men at the bridge? One was short and rotund, the other was slim and tall. The latter was blocking my view of the former. This is the best I could see with my binoculars. I see, and then what happened? The taller man stabbed the short, fat man in the heart. The heart, I tell you.
Holding.
Why are you so sure it was the heart that was penetrated by the killer's blade? I didn't think you'd be able to have seen the murder occur that clearly. Ha! Your slippery ways will not work on a being as intelligent as myself. I have heard so from what has been said in court about this murder. But I do declare the killer turned his head to the left and saw that his scar. It was Vincenzo's cicatrice. I saw a scar on the left side of his face. That's his left, my right. So
Holding.
oh, now you're saying he turned his head to the left. But it's true! It's true, I tell you! I must have gotten my left and my right confused, my boy. Suppose this isn't a solid enough basis to point out a contradiction. But wait, something about that statement sounds a little odd. Mr. Crump, repeat that statement for me, please. It was Vincenzo's cicatrice.
Well, if he turned to the left, you wouldn't be able to see the scar.
Where's the map? The witness was right here. And if the killer was facing... and if you turn to the left... I can't really get a good view of it, but...
Mars, he turned to the left. His scar would be covered.
Right, oh... It was Vinny? Okay. There it is again. I heard something odd. Mr. Crump, were you about to call the defendant Vinny? Was I about to call him... so what if I was? I knew it! I knew it wasn't him. I wasn't imagining things. Could you repeat that for the record, Mr. Crump? Yes, I was about to call him Vinny. So what?
Holding.
Rats, I'm drawing a blank. The only thing that could help me is solid evidence. Why did
This is
Brisbane...
when he calls him Vinny, not Vinny. Joshik 1
And why does he want me to do a better job at this cross-examination? Is he trying to tell me something? Okay, it's not... Yes, I was about to call him Vinny. So what? So what? Well, I have a piece of evidence that says here, Mr. Grossberg, it's been a while, sir. An acquaintance of mine has been falsely accused of murder. As I am no longer a defense attorney, I require your services. Meet me at Regulus Bridge at midnight.
Take a look at this graph.
So, take a look at this crumbled piece of note,
Objection.
you chump. So this. What's that, Mr. Wright? This letter was found in the victim, Mr. Grossberg's office, Your Honor. From its contents, we can gather that this was sent by the
Chump
killer.
Crump.
Yes. Let me see that. Yeah, see? Vinny. You're like, yes, this must have been sent to the victim to deliver him to the crime scene. But I'm curious, Mr. Wright.
It's probably why it's obscured.
But I'm curious, Mr. Wright. How does this have any bearing on the witness test, on the witness's statement just now? Read the name at the bottom of the letter. Vinny. Ah. Sound familiar, witness? Mr. Wright, what are you saying? Mr. Crump, you sent this letter to the victim. Sent this letter to the... Order in the court. But I'm sure many people have nicknamed the rapscallion
Panic.
Vinny.
Objection.
The Vinny. You're the only one associated with this case who has called the defendant Vinny witness. That pretty much narrows down the possibilities, don't you agree?
He's totally gonna use the Vinny excuse. Joshik 1LUL.
Yeah, but you still have no evidence of me being the murderer. Oh yes, I do, Crump. Oh, you see, people, the defendant has no... What? You want proof of your involvement with the murder? I believe I have it. You do? Mr. Brisbane, you have been awfully quiet for a while. What is your opinion on this? He's still staring at Crump. Go ahead. That was certainly hassle-free. I think you... Very well, Mr. Wright. You may present the evidence. Got it. But be warned. A lengthy penalty awaits you if you're wasting time. If it's a lengthy penalty... Sorry, if it's a lengthy penalty, that means it's gonna be a lengthy strike. Very well, Your Honor. Then please present evidence that shows Mr. Crump as the murderer. Criminal, partially chosen. Word, 2 rings wiped away, blood were found on the back. Touch the exam button for details. Take that! And just what is this supposed to be? The evidence? I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, that doesn't prove a thing. Are you sure? I think you just said that it does. Don't try your cheap psycho tricks on me. Oh, ouch. No, please wait, Your Honor. Okay, that's not...
Judge just disappeared.
Yeah, it's weird with this program. Some, like you saw like a... Strike one. Oh boy, And just what is this supposed to be? The evidence? No. I don't remember what he said. I don't remember what he said. I don't remember what he said. I don't remember what he said.
Strike 2.
I don't remember what he said. What are those? Oh. The evidence, Your Honor. I'm gonna go back.
Imagine having a chat log, Tilda.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and present the other scraps of rubber, see if that also prompts it. Okay, what are those? The evidence, Your Honor. These torn pieces of paper? Sorry, these torn pieces of rubber? Are you evidence? Exactly, I know what this object was originally. Let me just rearrange the pieces. And, excuse me just a second, Your Honor. Done. Don't be so smug, Mr. Wright. Show us what you've made. Very well. The object that was torn to shreds was a mask. A mask of the defendant?
And look, Tilda. The scar is on the wrong side.
Yeah. Right. Which one is it? Trained for use? Is it this one?
I told you.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I know. Oh, man, I know. I gotta fix that. Hold up. I gotta fix it. Top screen's a bit cut off. What is it?
It shows that if you look to the left, the scar wouldn't be there to see it. But if the scar was on the other side, then you can see it when he looks to the left.
Yeah, I'm gonna just... Oh, crap.
What are you doing?
fixing the top. There we go. It was cut off right here, so we're just fixing it. Oh, it was cut off right here.
M-A-R-S.
I say, is that a mask of the defendant? That's right. The defendant believes this was worn. Oh, sorry. The defense believes this was worn by the killer at the time of the crime. This most certainly being added. This most certainly being added to the court record. Mask of Vincenzo added to the court record. But that's odd. I thought you always said this scar was on the right side of his face. Oh, I was clearly wrong, my boy. I acknowledge the scar to be on the left. I disagree. We now have the reason as to why you thought that. This mask. Look at what side of the mask the scar is on. Why, it's on the right. And this is what Mr. Crump was referring to when mentioning the scar. But why is the scar on the wrong side? Oh, hold it right there, Buster. How do you know this mask has anything to do with the witness? Need I remind you, Need I remind you where those scraps of rubber were found? They were found in the secret room of Peter's Crump's mansion. What? What? Order! Tell me when this.
More panic noises, Tilda.
Tell me how they ended up in the places. I demand answers now. Where's your proof that the witness actually wore that mask? You know, if the witness wore that mask very easily, if you smelled him. Oh my god. I beg your pardon, Mr. Wright. I know my request sounds a little odd, Your Honor.
Mars.
What?
You are a freak.
But I assure you, it'll make perfect sense once you do as I never mind. Never in my years as a judge have I said what I'm about to say. Bailiff, please smell the witness. The judge has gone bright red. Your Honor, the witness appears to be.
I should double your debt for that.
Your Honor, the witness appears to smell of rubber. I see. I hope for your sake, Mr. Wright, that I have not embarrassed myself unnecessarily. I assure you that you haven't, Your Honor, although the bailiff looks more embarrassed. Now, bailiff, I would like you to smell this mask and tell me what you think. Why, it's the exact same scent as the witness. You see, Your Honor, this proves that the witness wore the mask recently. Oh. Order. The witness wore this mask recently? You nearly had me for a moment, Mr. Wrong. What? No way he can get out of this one. Aren't you forgetting? The crime happened over 2 days ago, and the mask has been long torn up, so my question to you...
Improves he doesn't wash his face.
And so my question to you, Mr. Wrong, is, how can the witness still smell... How can the witness still smell the mask if he hasn't worn it for 2 days? If Crump last wore the mask 2 days ago, he's right. The smell would have worn off ages ago. So this witness must have a rubbery smell for a different reason. Care to elaborate? Couldn't the smell possibly remain since he has worn the mask? Nick, he's right, I'm afraid.
I mean, ask the bailiff. He smelled it.
Yeah. He's right, I'm afraid, Maya. The possibility of that mask is next to zero. But wait, I almost forgot. He's an imposter. Could it be that the defense has an idea to clear up this whole misunderstanding, and at the same prove that the witness is the killer? Ha! You lie. Are you sure, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I believe I have.
Maybe Tilda.
I have the answer to this whole thing, and at the same time reveal the imposter.
He's wearing one now.
The witness still smells the rubber. This is because he wore it recently, he handled the scraps, he's wearing another mask, he hasn't bathed in 2 days. Hey look, it's what No, he's wearing another mask. He's wearing another mask. A mask of Tia's Crumb. Finally, time to blow the truth wide open. Ladies and gentlemen, the man at...
He's a masked man.
He's a masked man! Is not the real Tina's Crumb. Oh, shoot. Objection! Wrong. You're just a... That's... Our witness is a...
Dude, it's Scooby-Doo.
He's a man. Our witness is an imposter, Mr. Are you serious? I'm deadly serious, Your Honor. The real Tina's Crump is dead, just as the detectives know it. That's it. This man then took the keys and Crump was a mask of his face. That man is responsible for the murder and impersonation of Tina's Crump. Witness? Witness, you're wearing a rubber mask of Tina's Crump. The same rubber as the Vincenzo mask.
Mars, you didn't say guys. Joshik 1LUL.
Oh. Ski, I don't know what. Prove it now. And show us who you really are.
You dingus.
Oops. I think I got too heated up in the moment. I forgot to. Uh-oh. Hello. Righty boy. You. Oh, hello. There, happy now? Who's that? Uh-oh.
Hee hee hee.
Uh-oh, oh no. Whoever he is, Brisbane doesn't seem very happy at all. Meow. Vex Volper, displeased to meet you all. So, I can tell you where his
Nick
team's...
GLS.
I can tell you where his team is from. It's from one of the old Rayman games. What was it? Mr. Dark? I believe that's what the guy was called.
Right, so case closed. Guilty.
Wait, I know you too. You're the prosecutor who was found guilty of murder about 5 years ago. Well done, Judgy boy. I thought you have gone senile by now. How dare you! Oh shit. Brisbane's already steaming. Ah, Brisbane, my, this is a small world. Look happy, looking happy as ever, I see. Volper, why you no good cunning sniveling rat face? I thought I'd been forever after you told me I knew it. Wait till I get hold of you, I'll kill you, it's us. Death to you, Volper, death.
I think he's upset.
Oh shit, he broke the prosecutor's bench. You know, I'm starting to think he doesn't like me. Bailiff, what is the situation with Mr. Brisbane? He's trying to calm down in the prosecutor's office, Your Honor. Good job you got him out of here while you could. He could have said something to offend me. The court will now take a 15-minute recess while Mr. Brisbane composes himself, and, to replace the desk he had just destroyed. What time is it? Guards, seize Mr. Volper and keep him here until the court reconvenes. This man was the prosecutor in D2, in the DT2 trial. What's he doing here all places? I'm not gonna leave it there. I'm gonna keep going. Vex Volper, how did he get out of prison? He was the prosecutor in your last trial, Vinny. Correct. He was found guilty for the murder of Brisbane's friend, Jack Crane, and the intentionally bodily harm Brisbane further increased his sentence. And no, he's back. 5 years later. He has to be the killer. How old is he now? He's 30. He's 30 years old.
I'm still older, hee.
I always like, I always look at like, you are 32, right? No, you'll be 33 this year. Yeah, this year.
I am 32 indeed.
You're nearly the same age as Vinny here. Hey, you're older.
I'll be 33 in October.
Yeah, you're older than the detective. You're younger than the marshal. You're younger than him. You're even older than Brisbane. Dude doesn't look 30 at all. Dude, he looks like he's like older than 30, but younger than 40. I think the beard as
Walker still looks like a 20-year-old.
Yeah, just a lot more angrier. He has to be. Oh shit. He has to be the killer. There can't be any doubt left in his trial. I wouldn't be celebrating so soon, Mr. Wright. Huh? He seems so laid back with the whole situation. Don't you think that seems a little strange? Come to think of it, he did seem cocky and confident, although the situation seems bad for him. I agree. He must have something up his sleeve. Mate. Uh-oh. I noticed, there, if you look here and here, who wears a tie like that? I don't think that'll be likely anymore, detectives, no. Now that the imposter has revealed himself, everything you've said can still be believed. Really? Well, how about that? Somehow I'm not so enlightened by the news myself. Which reminds me, why did you tell Brisbane about Crump's death? Sorry, mate. He can kinda get scary, you know. I suppose there's nothing we can do about it now, but I don't understand. Hasn't Wolfer been in prison these past few years for murder?
Well, it isn't Gumshoe because he wears his tie loosely.
Yeah. The last I saw of him, he was being dragged out of the courtroom, cursing and blinding. Honestly, he would have been taken to prison. How did he escape? Well, listen. Blinding, cause... Well, listen, mates. I'm gonna scoot. Good luck, Harry. My name's not... Ugh, he's gone. It's time, shall we? Of course. Can we do it, Nick? Wolper's a known fellow. The judge shouldn't take too long in deciding a verdict. I'll get you, Wolper, for Mr. Grossberg. Court is back in session. Unfortunately, Mr. Brisbane must remain in the prosecutor's lobby. He has not calmed down yet. I am afraid the trial must therefore be postponed until he is so. What? Postpone the trial? Who knows what Wolper will get up to if that happens? What should I do? What you always do.
Objection!
Your Honor, please continue the trial. It must continue. But we can't hold a fair trial without the prosecution. This man doesn't deserve a fair trial. He's a known murderer after all. He killed Marvin Grossberg and Titus Crump. Yes, he did it. The defense is right. This guy's obviously did it. He could... How could... he's guilty. Look at him. He's guilty. He's old man. Guilty, 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 guilty. Shut up, all of you. I've never met anyone like this in my life. As much as it pains me to say, I'm afraid by law a fair trial must be held. Yep. So hey, I'm sorry folks, but those are laws. So that's it? You're gonna let the murderer off because we don't have a prosecutor? I am sorry, the law is paramount in a courthouse. The trial must be postponed until we have a replacement prosecutor. No, we almost had him. Tough break, people. Looks like I won't be standing trial today. Very well, the trial will continue tomorrow morning. Court is adjourned.
Objection!
Objection! Did he? Your Honor, please wait. I say, Mr. Cicatrice. Vincenzo, what's he doing? Your Honor, please continue to try. But you heard me. We have no prosecutor. I have an idea for a replacement. What? I'm sorry, Mr. Cicatrice, but you are not qualified to stand as... Not me, Your Honor. I'm talking about you! Vex Volper. Aha! What? Are you serious, Vinny boy? I am. You were once a prosecutor, yes? I say you stand as a prosecutor. Wait, I say you stand as prosecutor for yourself. Do you have some sort of death wish or something? If I was my own prosecutor, I'd easily win against this third-rate amateur. None taken. Your Honor, I request Vex Wolper to take place as a prosecutor. This is certainly new. Never...
Mars, slow down.
I need to get me a drink. I will be right back. Because I am running on saliva, and I need something... Alright, where was I? Where was I? This is certainly new. Never before has a witness been prosecutor as well. Oh boy. Mr. Wright, do you have any objections to this proposal? The Volpo will serve as his own prosecutor. Something similar happened to me during the Red-White case. I became the defendant and had to defend myself. I'll take down this slime ball. My client's wishes come first. Your Honor, the defense has no objections. Hey. Whew. It's settled. I'll be acting as an unofficial prosecutor against your accusations at me. This is still doubtful. The place should be belong to a certified prosecutor. Certainly not an ex-prosecutor of all people. Very well, this trial will continue. Time to see if you're as red devilish as everyone says you are. Woo! Who pinged me? Ping me. You man. Alright, Mr. Volper? Yep, you're under grave suspicion for the murders of Marvin Grossberg and Tina Crump. Not only that, but you have impersonated one of the victims. To create a witness to your crime. How do you plead? Not guilty, Your Honor. Oh boy. Order! Order! You deny all this? Well, I did impersonate Crump, but I didn't kill anyone. In fact, you have no reason to suspect me at all. No reason. It was clear you who killed Grossberg and Crump. Objection! Okay then, Righty boy. Prove it. Very well. I have? Nothing. Nothing at all. Ah, that's what it means. There's no evidence whatsoever to suggest him as the killer. I think you caught on. There haven't been any traces of my identity found during the investigation. Nothing to implicate me as Grossberg and Crump's killer. And evidence is everything, my boy. But what about this note? Because the name says Vinny, you're the only.
What about the card?
You're the only one who has called him Vinny. Wrong. What about that girl over there? She's been calling him Vinny too, as I recall. But I'm not the killer. That's not my point, girlie. My point is that I'm not the only one who calls him Vinny. It's not solid enough proof to implicate me as the sender of that letter. But your reaction to my accusation that you sent the letter, that was intentional, my dear boy. It was to throw you off the scent when I finally revealed myself. Then when you were... Put this in the bottle here, and put...
Mars, he didn't even say my dear boy.
I know, I just added...
1LUL.
I just added that for flair.
What are you doing?
Oh, I did something and I didn't want to see. But that's, yeah. It was a gross thing, and I didn't want to show the camera, so. I was spitting in like an empty bottle because spit and saliva shit, so. And when
Mars, if it was disgusting, why did you tell us? Joshik 1LUL.
I don't know. Shit. Then when you were to present that evidence again, like you just now did, it would have set you up for a bigger fall. What? He really is the Red Devil. To oppose from the Yellow Devil? Get it? The Yellow Devil, like his Mega Man. Order, I say. Order, I say. Mr. Volper, I would like you to give testimony as to why you are not the killer. Ah, testimony. This takes me back. Sure thing. You asked for it. Alright. Vex Volper's rebuttal. Trump was already dead. All I did was disguise myself as him. There's no proof I did kill him. Besides, traces of my identity weren't found during the investigation, right? There you go. You have no proof whatsoever that it was me who killed Grossberg.
What do you mean takes you back? Dude, you just did a testimony as Crump.
But besides, if it was revenge I would have gone after Benny Boy myself. Vex Volper, you always were for technicalities and loopholes. But I'm telling the truth. I'm afraid so. Evidence is everything in a court of law. Innocent until proven guilty, righty boy. And why in my client's case is it the opposite? You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Vex Volper's rebuttal. Crump was already dead. All I did was disguise myself as him. Press. Why exactly did you impersonate Crump? I think doing something like that is suspicious enough. I'm not saying anything until you prove I had nothing to do with this case. That's probably what I should be doing right now. There's no proof I killed him, right? Besides. But I know you didn't. I'm not saying anything until you prove I had anything to do with this case. That's probably what I should be doing. Just if I did, you weren't found, or... Is it just gonna say the same thing? Obviously, you would have been careful not to leave any line. That's not so enough basis to... Righty boy. You need evidence, besides. I'm not saying... So I have to do. So I can't just keep... That's probably what I should... There you go, you have no proof whatsoever that it was me who killed Grossberg. Well... I'd have an idea. Because... if these were originally... red... and you were wearing a Vinny mask... maybe Mr. Grossberg would see it as... a fake?
Objection!
Yeah! Celebrating so soon, Vex Volper. Don't tell me you think you actually found something. Well, what if I said yes? Then I'd laugh in your face at the fact that you're trying to bluff something like this. You think I'm bluffing? Then take a look at this. That card. Did you find out what the word on it used to say, Mr. Wright? I think I've just this second figured it out, Your Honor. You have? This word could very well be the killer's name.
Read. Ing.
Well, don't leave us all in the dark, Mr. Wright. What do the markings on this playing card represent?
Take that!
Take that! I will now connect these broken lines to see if the marking mean what I think. What's taking you so long, Mr. Wright? Do you have a pen, Your Honor? Oh, let me see here. Hey, you with the spiky hair, Mr. Wrong, wasn't it? Yes, no. My name's not Mr. Wrong. Can I ask you something while His Honor finds a pen? Sure. Why are you still defending Vinny Boy? Why? Because he didn't do it. You and I need to have a few words later. What is this guy talking about? Here you go, Mr. Wright. Will green do? Green will be just fine, thank you. Now then, let me just connect these broken lines. Now, Your Honor, look at this. A V, a E, and an X. But this tells absolutely nothing. It may appear that way at first, but you're holding it the wrong way. Turn the card on its side and have another look. V, E, X. Now what does it say? It says Vex. Exactly. Now does that name sound familiar, witness? Uh-oh. Why else would Mr. Grossberg write the word Vex on this card? Because you were the one who killed him. What? That's ridiculous. Why would he write my name if I wasn't even there? He knew it was you all along, not Vincenzo. Then... Order! So this is what the victim really wrote on this playing card. And
Panic again, Tilda.
in the defense is saying that the victims recognize his killer as Vex Wolper. Precisely, Your Honor. Playing card updated in the court record. What does it say? Where's the court? Oh, here it is. Grossberg wrote the word Vex with... Grossberg with the word effects with his blood. Two rings of wiped away blood on the back. Touch the okay. And flip. The Vince therefore concludes from this fact that Vex Vulper is the killer. Oh, am I now? Yes, you are. I just proved it with evidence. No, you didn't. What do you mean, I didn't? It was an admirable effort, I'll give you that. But there's one little detail you've forgotten about. Huh? What detail? Now I know nothing about the crime firsthand, what was me not even being there and all. But I'm arriving to the conclusion that the killer wore a mask. But you wore a mask, Peter Crumb, the same material as the Vincenzo mask in the record. Are you trying to say these two masks are unrelated? No, that's not it. Let's say, for example, that I did wear the mask of... Oh, did wear the Vinny mask and killed Brody Berger. How could he have recognized me? How could he... Exactly. How could he have known it was me under that mask? That explains... That explanation needs a little more cowbell, if you get my drift. I don't understand that. Maybe you do, but I don't. A little more cowbell, if you get my drift? Cowbell? What's he talking about? I hate to admit it, but...
Oh, I do.
I hate to admit it, but you do have a point, Mr. Volper. How did the victim recognize his killer? He couldn't. Ergo, I am innocent.
Objection!
You could have removed your mask before you killed her. And why would I do that? To show him that the real killer was before he died. As your evidence to support this would be, exactly, you have nothing. You could have spoken to him in your real voice before he died. Ahaha, what have I just said? Evidence, righty boy. Evidence! Sure, I hate this guy. I can't believe that creep is still denying it. I can't believe he's getting away with the evidence and everything, Principal. Well, he was a prosecutor. He knows all about those tricks. More water. True, but he's known to... But he's a known murderer. The verdict should be unanimous? Unanimous. Unanimous? How is he getting away with all of this? Mr. Wright, do you have evidence supporting any of your claims? How can the judge sway to Volper's side so easily? Never mind that now. I have to stay on the offensive. Yes, Your Honor. The defense has proof. I have no idea where I'm going with this. Ah! Ha 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 ha! Are you for real? Very well. If Volper really is the killer, how did the victim know it was him under the mask? I believe you already know about the word on the card, Mr. Wright. I'm not talking about the word on the card, Your Honor. I'm talking about what's on the back. What are these blue glowing rings? These rings were picked up when Detective Snow accidentally set the card down in some...
The circle's tilde.
Some spilt numinol. Mate, hold that card still for a sec. There's something on the back of it. Huh? What are these blue glowing rings? Oh, I know what happened. I spilled some of the bloody... It's funny because I know it's like a British thing, but bloody is also like luminol, so I spilled some of the bloody luminol on the table, then I must have put the card down in it. So these rings were drawn with blood? Wait, well, they weren't there before I sprayed the luminol. Since the rings of blood weren't visible before the luminol touched them, we can assume the killer knew what they meant and took extra care with wiping them away. Interesting, but how do these rings implicate Volper in particular? Remember the commotion about...
Yeah, when he says bloody luminol, he doesn't actually mean bloody, obviously, haha.
Yeah. Remember the commotion about the contact lenses? Ah, I think I'm beginning to understand. Vulper, your crumb disguise was false except for one tiny problem. Your eyes were the wrong color. And as I was talking to you in the detention center yesterday, you let that slip. Oh, you let. Hold up. You let slip. You let slip that tiny problem. What? Sure, did I forget those stupid
Slow
contacts?
down.
I have to do this now because it's ellipsis. 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 Oops. You were planning on wearing blue contact lenses to complete your Trump disguise. Who's to say you wore them with your Vincenzo disguise too? I had to do this when I was a kid. Like, I would just use my finger to read, like, act.
Oh dear, Mr. Vulper.
Your red eyes, the red rings, Mr. Gross Buff on the card. If this doesn't prove you're the killer, I don't know what does. Ellipsis. Do you know this place? Isn't this where that murder occurred 5 years ago? Yes. As fitting place as any for your death, sir. Sir. Ellipsis. It can't be.
Now that's 2 murders.
Goodbye, sir. Now I know who you are. How could you... Vulper! Oh shit. That's scary. That is all, Your Honor. Huh? What's that on Vulper's forehead beneath his hair? Is that a scar? Why does this sound so familiar to me?
He needs to go away for a long time.
What's wrong, Nick? Do you notice that the scar on Vulper's forehead? I see it. But what's the deal? It just looks familiar, like I've heard of it before. Wait a minute. Scar across the forehead. You see, roughly a year before my final trial took place, I was foolish enough to try to pursue Wright by myself. He somehow knew I was on to him, so being the coward he was, he sent an assassin. Probably some underling who was forced to work for him. I managed to escape with my life, but the assassin drew a nasty scar across my face. Luckily, I managed to take the knife and return the favor. Return the favor. Yeah, I managed to graze the assassin's face also. Left a scar across his forehead, if memory serves me. Oh, no, it can't be. But, well then, I think it's time to move on. Hold it! Your Honor, may I please ask Mr. Vulper a question? Question? About what, pray tell? This has to be some sort of freaky coincidence, but I have to know.
I am pretty sure those scars don't stay red.
It may be relevant to the case. Vulper, may I ask how you got that scar? You want to know how I got that scar? What scar? I think you know what scar. The one on your forehead. Oh, that scar. What's it got to do with you anyway, Spiky?
Mars PLS.
Are you going to answer my question or not? Not. Mr. Wright, is your question even relevant to the case? It may be the most important question of the case, Your Honor. If my suspicions are correct, this question may lead us to the truth behind everything. Interesting. Mr. Vulper, please... Will you please answer the defense's query? No. No, nobody has ever said no to me before. The less you say about that, the happier we'll all be, Your Honor. Well then, if you won't answer me, Volper,
Joshik 1LUL.
I'll answer for you. Answer for me? Ha, you know nothing. Well, we'll see, shall we? Does the name Red White ring any bells? Uh-oh. Don't ever say that name to me again. Yipes, that touched a nerve. Red White, the CEO of Blue Corp, that cowardly scumbag. Yeah, I know who he is, not directly, but I've heard of his reputations. I have sworn from his reaction that he's trying to hide something. If my suspicions are right about him being the assassin who tried to kill Vincenzo, then Volper should be acquainted with White much more than he's letting on. Vex Volper. But now, Your Honor, the defense has no reason to believe that Vex Volper is or was acquainted with Red White. You dare to even... What are you doing, Nick? If I can't prove that Volper was somehow acquainted with Red White, it would prove that he was the assassin sent to kill Vincenzo 6 years ago. Wait. Wait, what? I thought it was 5 years ago. Huh. Well, pretty creepy coincidence if you ask me. I know I'm not wrong. Vex Volper, have you ever heard the story of how Vincenzo acquired his car? Why would I even care? 1 year prior to his last trial, he tried to uncover Red White's dark secrets independently. White somehow caught on to this and sent an assassin to silence Vincenzo for good. What's this got to do with me? The defense has a reason to believe that the assassin was you. What?
There you go, Mars. 1 year prior to that of the trail 5 years ago.
Oh. You dare even suggest that I served someone like him? There's a possibility that you had to serve him. He was blackmailing you. You were acquainted with this, you promised he was blackmailing you. I agree with you, Velper. Nobody wants to do anything for somebody like Red White. Take Mr. Grossbrick, for instance. The victim? He was being blackmailed by White 2 years ago. He had no choice. He had to cooperate. Now, I think the reason why you are denying it so much is that you were being blackmailed by White too. Huh? Me? Perhaps you were forced to take orders from White because he had some destructive info on you. So you were one day forced to assassinate Vincenzo. That's how you got that scar. Prove it. Prove it. You say Tidy Whitey's had some destructive info on me? What was it? Oh boy, not this again. I don't have that kind of proof. You were one of Red White's blackmail victims. You were one of Red White's blackmail victims? Well, that's what Righty Boy here seems to think. But it's all baseless conjecture. Baseless. My scar is only a few weeks old. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid some sort of proof is required for a basis this strong. But I don't have anything to prove something like this. Is it? Is this it? Is it over? I can't answer the one question that may very well be the foundation of this entire case. Mr. Wright, oh sorry, Mr. Wright, we are waiting for your answer. Of course, Your Honor. The evidence to connect Red White to Vex Wolper is Brisbane. Not so fast, you little weasel. Oh shit, Brisbane. Ah, Brisbane, you're just in time to see Righty Boy grumble and Vinny Boy convicted. Feel like police with yourself, Wolper?
Oh, Brisbane is definitely gonna go against him.
Oh yeah. You could say that. Nice of you to be such a sport about it. Or are you supposed just coming to your senses and realizing that I didn't kill anyone? Now, Your Honor, I'd like to resume my sentence for the murder of Jack Crane and get out of... I'm not done yet. What do you mean you're not done yet? Mr. Wrong? Yes? Catch. What's this? A blackmail file. Hey, look.
Oh look, 24 years old and a scar, Tilda.
Occupation, prosecutor. Information, prosecutor. Vex Wolper has been fabricating evidence in many, if not all, of his trials in order to maintain a perfect win record. And he's like 666 too, so, yeah. This is the answer that you've just been trying to bluff. This is the answer that you...
He just lied that the scar is a few weeks old, Tilda.
Uh-oh. This is the answer you've just been trying to bluff that you had. Where did you get that? Oh dear, is somebody losing their cool? Well, you're about to lose much more than just that, because this file was found in Tina's Crump's house. Oh, shit. Mr. Brisbane, where have you been since recess? Well, this file didn't just appear in my hands. I couldn't calm down in the prosecutor's lobby in time. So I used this time to go back to Crump's Manor and search some more. I knew there was something the police had overlooked. What are you trying to prove, Brisbane? That you're the murderer? Brisbane's on our side now? I don't think he's doing it for us, for him. This is personal. Yeah, I would say this is kind of personal for him. This evidence. This is one of Red White's blackmail files. He had files like this for every one of his blackmail victims.
Hee hee hee.
This one in particular I found hidden in Crump's mansion. Now I wonder how it got there. Oh, water break. This undoubtedly proves Volper killed the witness if this file was found in his house. I also found this, page 2 of the DT2 file. The second page! How on earth did Volper get his hands on that? Voted for murder. Voted for murder. Vex Volper has sought to obtain the victim's lucky charm on a piece of the rare and valuable metal ignium, which the victim disguised as a playing guardian. Ignium's whereabouts since the trial remained unknown. But it is thought to be the
Oh, I'm so proud. Is that good? Okay, well let me know if you want some more. I'm gonna put it in the fridge.
Why is it so important for the Volper to steal this? Now, getting back to the blackmail file. I bet you're all dying to know what our little friend here did that was still there. Red White just had to take a note of. No, don't say it! You dare! Vex Volper used to fabricate evidence in his trials. It's not true! What? It was all to keep his perfect win record. He'd do anything to maintain it. This, added to the court record, Judge. Now!
Oh dear, Tilda.
Uh-oh, eat, done. Final file to the court record. Cool. Let's take a closer look at this file for a moment. White must have had files like this for everybody he blackmailed. And it's official. There's a blue corp insignia at the bottom. ID number 666. Wow, he must have blackmailed a lot of people. And this picture of Volper attached to the file is a picture that was missing from the D2 case file. Hold on, that would explain why we couldn't find Grossberg's picture in the file either. Nick, this picture, isn't there something weird about it? I see it too. Could Volper's fringe... Wait, I see it too. Volper's fringe has been put back somehow. Scar underneath. This clinches it. Ah, so...
Tilda.
So what if I was blackmailed by White? It doesn't prove I was sent to kill Vinny Boy. And as I've just said, I got my scar a few weeks ago. Are you actually suggesting that it's over 6 years old? That's exactly what I'm suggesting. Now we have the proof. This photograph of your attached file to the button file. Yeah. Was it taken directly from the DT2 case file? It was taken from what? And if you look closely at the picture, there's an object on your forehead. Your scar, perhaps? That's just hair. Oh, really? Then you have no problems if we were to make an enlargement of this photo? That won't be necessary. Prove that the photo is 6 years old. Sure, will we ever give up? Very well. This particular part of the file proves your scar to be 6 years old. Hey, thanks, Volker. How old are you again? Oh, that's right. You're 30 years old, punk. Look here. Mr. Volper's age? Yes, Your Honor. And if Volper's is approximately 30 years old now, this makes him 24 years old in this photograph.
Joshik 1 excite Joshik 1
In other words,
Joshik 1 excite Joshik
this file and photograph were organized 1 year before Vincenzo's final trial, meaning it proves your scar was from the attempted assassination of Vincenzo. No, it doesn't. This is too much for my fragile mind to comprehend. Mr. Volper happened to be an assassin working for Wright and tried to murder the defendant under his orders? Yes, Your Honor. For years... Oh, for you see, my client said that he thought blackmailing... But he fought back against his attacker, leaving a scar across the latter's forehead. It can't be a coincidence. The attacker had to be Vex Volker, and this is strengthened by the fact that Wright had a blackmail phone. I'm impressed, Mr. Wright. Not as stupid as you may appear, not at all. Thanks. I might have gotten a few wrong answers, but yeah. Well, when this picture was taken, Volker had fringe up, in fact. I remember something. He only ever put his fringe down whenever cicatrice was around. To hide my scar from him? Don't play dumb. Just admit it already. Oh.
Oh dear, Jonah.
What's so funny? Oh man, and here I was thinking I was in trouble. What? So maybe I falsified evidence and did dirty work for Wright 7 years ago. So what? How is that important now? Well, what about your scar? Revenge for my scar? Get real. I'd killed him then and there if that was the case. Arg. Well, that's what about avenging your perfect win record? Nice try. So why would I have waited 5 years to do so? It's simple. You were in prison for 3 years until Wright broke you out. And how would you know that? Right. I hate this guy. Righty boy, think before you open your mouth. Oh, sorry. Think before you open your pie hole in the future, will ya? I can't think. I can't think any other possible motives for murder. Think, Phoenix. Think you've never done before. Why else would Volper be here right now? I can't think of any other... had a motive. Huh? That voice. Something he wanted. Something he killed for. Mia. Something he wanted. Something he killed for. The court record, Phoenix. Something...
Oh shit, Mia.
Something there can help you. The court record. And confuzzled as I am by all this definitive motive has yet to be proven to the court. You were wasting your time, Your Honor. You all are Mr. Wrong. Motive. Now. Wolfer's motive for murder. What did he have to gain from all of this killing?
How is she talking beyond the dead?
What was he after? Your Honor? I have the evidence. You do? Good. Now present it. Does Brisbane know the evidence himself? I didn't have a motive. I already told you. I've got you now, Volper. I hope. Please tell us, Mr. Wright. Present the evidence to explain Volper. Alright, let's take a look here. The ulterior motive would be... You just read this case again. Motive for murder. Vex Wilbur had sought to obtain the victim's lucky charm, a piece of the rare and valuable metal ignium, which victim disguised as a playing card. I think it's this.
Take that!
Page 2 of the D2 incident?
Inigium.
Inigium. Ignium. Yes, Your Honor, I feel Volper had a reason for this file being in his possession.
Inigium. Bloody hell, Mars.
I can't do it. Ignium. Ignium. It's fine. The particular part of the D2 file outlines... Okay. To obtain the valuable element,
Imagine reading.
Ignium. Ignium. From the victim for the sole purpose of its purchase. Now, who's to say that wasn't your motive this time too? So what I'm saying, Vex Volper, is that you killed Grossberg and Crump.
Inigium.
Enignium. Ugh. Enignium. In.
Nig. Me.
Enignium. Ugh.
How can you be this bad at reading? Haha.
Enignium. I can't do it.
Mars, we can hear it.
Aw, man. Oh, what are you saying? I forget.
Enigmium. Stop spitting all of a bloody sudden, man.
Enigmium. I can't say it. Why can I not say it all of a sudden? Enigmium. 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 Enigmium.
Because you can't read, man.
Grr. Grr. Order! I say, Mr. Volper is continuing his search for this Mingium metal enigmium, Your Honor. That is what the defense is saying. So Volper went on a one-man hunt for the owner of the precious treasure, and stopped at nothing to kill anyone he suspected of possessing it. Do you know this place? I'm sorry, my boy. I'm afraid I don't. Well, in any case, I asked you to come here to do me a favor. Of course, anything for you, Vinny. Please, could we move somewhere warmer? A friend of mine is a lawyer, and he needs the enigmium for this case of his. Enigmium, the lucky charm from the D2 case, do you have it? Well, no I don't, but I know who does. You do? Who? I can't say, my boy. I've been sworn to secrecy. But you know who I'm Alright, right? Yes, Vinny, but I'm sorry, I can't tell you. See. Wait. This place. Isn't this where that murder occurred 5 years ago? Yes. And as fitting as this place as any for your death. Sir. Sir. Ew, it can't be. Goodbye. Sir. Well done, Mr. Wright. Not too shabby. But do you know who does own the nickname right now?
Oh, that's right. He didn't like being called sir.
Yeah, the current owner of the nickname. Somebody must have taken possession of it since the trial. Somebody Volper hasn't targeted yet. Somebody is still alive and has the enigmium. You want me to name the person? You're the defense attorney. Let me get my facts together for a moment. Enigmium from the D2 case finds what's missing. That Volper visited everybody involved in the D2 case. Killed him when he turned up empty-handed. Wait a minute. Something didn't sound right. What did I... Something right when I just thought... Are the defense and prosecution saying somebody from the D2 owns... Yeah. Yes, Your Honor. Volper's plan was to find that person from the D2 who now owns the medal. And killed anyone from whom he returned... And I'm about to announce the owner's name. You're very well, Mr. Wright. But a guess like that is not to be taken lightly, and as such, a large penalty awaits your wrong answer. Understood, Your Honor. I hope I'm right about this. Then tell us, Mr. Wright, which person is currently in possession of the... Well, okay, so... It couldn't be Crump. It couldn't be him. And it can't be him because he don't have it. So, and if you remember what happened during that trial,
Take that!
I was just thinking.
Remember Mars.
Trump and Grossberg were the only ones involved with the case.
PTSD.
Yeah. Think fast. Trump and Grossberg were the only ones involved with the case who were killed, yes? Yes, we have heard this. Then that means two people from the DT2 weren't tried by Volper. Two, Detective Robert Snow and Prosecutor Errol Brisbane. Now there is a way to find out which of these two men is the one with the enigma. Using this.
Well?
I'm getting to that. Where is it?
Mars, he's pointing.
I know.
You don't get to it, you are at it. Do it, Mars.
Take that!
Is that your best shot, Marty boy? Yes. Aw, man.
Take that!
Oh, come the fuck on, Mars.
Oh shit, I didn't save. I guess this is the one you approve of motive.
Take that!
Mars, you really fucked up.
Yeah, I tend to do that when I know I'm right with it. This is it wasn't your motive this time too. Yeah. We gotta go through this cutscene again.
His hair, whack. His gear, whack. His jewelry, whack. His footsteps, whack. The way that he talks, whack. The way that he doesn't even like to smile, whack. Me, I'm tight as fuck.
How you doing? Sir. Well done, Mr. Wright. Not too shabby, baby.
Mars, please. You should know all this now. You are being so anticlimactic right now.
Ooh, yeah, it's...
Take that!
Okay. Oh, just taking Crump and Grossberg were the only ones who know, yeah. Yes, we have to have heard of this. Then that means two people from these who are tried by local. Two, Detective Robert Snow and Prosecutor, yeah. Now there's a way to find out which of these two men is the one with the... Using this.
Take that!
Oh, come the fuck on. Don't you
yes.
know?
Take that!
If we look at this file...
You have to be kidding me.
Got it. It's saying... Oh, I was doing the wrong... I was
Did
doing
you
the wrong...
bluff it?
No, maybe, I don't know. I no. I guess I didn't read.
M-A-R-S.
Defendant, you mean? No, Your Honor. The defendant...
You are just the worst.
Yeah. You're all Brisbane. You had it all along? Well done, Mr. Wright. It's true, it was passed on to me. So it's rightfully mine, little weasel. Prove that you have it. Look familiar? It's true. What have I been looking for 5 years? It is right there. Now I've been doing some thinking this past hour. If you're not willing to fess up and spill the truth, maybe a little reward will make
He's gonna gun for him. Brace.
Brace for impact. Maybe a little reward will make you think of otherwise. Reward? What are you talking about? You mean, Judge, I have a special request to make. What kind of special request?
He's gonna go for the other eye.
There seems to be one effect to get Vulpur to destroy everything. Yeah, the Ignium. The Ignium. What? Nick, what's going on? He's gonna... give Mr. Volper the enigma in return for the truth and freedom. Freedom? What? Mr. Brisbane, I've never heard of something so... Grant my request, Judge. What? Very well. Why is the judge agreeing? What are you thinking, Brisbane? You're seriously gonna give me that card and let me waltz off scot-free? I'm not complaining, but are you mad? Just tell us the truth and you can leave with this card. Use your time to escape from this damn country for all I care. Just get out of my sight after you confess. I'll give you my word. I'll let you have the card. Deal. It's true. I've been working for Red White for a year to keep that secret. I've been hiding away abroad these past 2 years and returned last week for my revenge. Firstly, I broke into T.S. Crump's house and killed him when I didn't find the enigma. I hid the body in the secret room I happened to stumble across. Then a week later, I sent a little letter to Grody Burger's office. I knew he wouldn't refuse. When we met at Burglar's Bridge, I donned a mini-mat, the disguise, and asked him for the enigma. When he refused to tell me who it had it, I killed him too. While I was at it, I thought to free Mini Boy as a bonus. I would then later masquerade as the late Crump to create a solid witness against him. The reason I did all this is that
Man, you really can't say enigmium.
No, I can't. Enigmium. In revenge for the ruining my perfect record. I believe this is a first, a straightforward confession. As much as it is prove your special request, Mr. Brisbane, I am surprised at how effective it has been. Just cross-examine him wrong. Oh, and add this to the record. Done. Enigmium card added to the court record. True, it was an effective way of getting him to spill the beans. But... and free? Time to find out more about his confession.
Don't forget to examine it.
And then cover every little detail. Will it even let me? A rare and valuable medal, Brisbane promised Volper the card and freedom in return for the truth. What is he hiding? Or what is he thinking? The confession.
Hold it!
How did he find out about your fabrications? Trust me, if I knew, I'd tell you. One day I entered my office to find him sitting there at my desk. But he knew of what I was up to, and if I didn't want it going public, I'd have to work for him. Did a few dirty jobs for him for a couple months, until the day I was ordered to take out a certain defense attorney, Vincenzo. I almost uncovered White and his secrets. To be honest, I wish he actually did. But if I let it live by secret, would have leaked to the media. Then we had to scuffle and gave each other a scar. How did you get out of it? Out of prison? He helped. A few months later, DT2. A few months after DT2, he went through the trouble of releasing me. With his contacts, made sure no news of my escape was made public. Officially, as far as the rest of the world was concerned, I was still locked away.
Resident sleeper.
But that's why nobody was aware that you escaped. Precisely, and I even got White to send an anonymous note of the motion to the police, and for Detective Snow's packing. That's why Snow's been out of work all this time. I've been hiding away abroad these past few years and returned last week for my revenge. Hold it. Which country were you hiding in? England. I went under a false name for years in the case of my name being recognized, so it's no good asking around for info of places I've been, shops I purchased from. See, and when exactly did you return to this country? Oh, about 2 weeks ago. My plan formulated in the first week. Firstly, I broke into T.S. Crump's house and killed him when I didn't find it. You broke in? It was the middle of the night. I managed to slip my way in to the back window. I Found Crump asleep in a chair in his living room. Poor fellow must have dozed off. I knew he wouldn't be the one from DT2, the Enigmium, but my visit to him was a very special one. Bam! My first revenge killing. Revenge for the cause of my first penalty, the penalty that scarred me so much. One karma deja vu much? Couldn't get all the blood out of the chair, so I covered it with a sheet. And it would have had to, since it was too heavy to dispose of it in Virgo's gorge. Too heavy to dispose of it in the gorge? In that case, how did you dispose of the body? I hid the body in the secret room. I happened to stumble. You happened to come across a secret room? Yep, I wasn't that worried about the body we discovered anyway. What with Neville only having a population of about 20. But lo and behold, I knocked over the hideous bust in a doorway. You hid it in the secret room, but what about when me and Maya stumbled upon the room? We didn't see or smell a corpse. Floorboards, my boy. Floorboards. There's a small rocky cavity underneath the floor. I guess that explains it. And why we found that blood stain. But wait, how come we couldn't smell a week old corpse? I made sure it didn't make a smell. I'm not stupid. I wrapped it up in a body bag I had on standby. Ah, thanks. But what about yesterday when you ran from the courthouse? I was afraid of being caught, so I ran back to the mansion and brought the body out. But everybody saw the body, they wouldn't search for me. I was dragging the body towards the doorway when... Police! We have you surrounded! They were on to me, so I dropped the body, stuffed that Vinny mask scraps into the cabinet, and ran out the back. After you disposed of Crump, Mr. Grossberg was next. Yep. Then a week later, I sent her to Grossberg. He couldn't refuse. I signed it Vinny. He knew who Vinny was. I knew he liked nothing better than me with his questions than Genzo's sixes. Can't drink. I wouldn't have signed it. Vincenzo's cicatrices if I knew how to spell it. When we met at Virgo's Bridge, I donned a Vinny mask for being disguised and asked him for the... Yeah. Where did you get that Vinny mask? I made it myself. You made this? Sure did. Impressive piece of work, huh? This is the reason for the 7-day gap between Crump's and Brodyberger's death. I guess I forgot Vinny Boy's face in those 5 years. He put the scar on the wrong side of the face. Got it in one. No wonder Grossberg spelled a rat. Anyway, I asked him for the... When he refused to tell me who had it, I killed him too. But why kill Grossberg? He did nothing to you. No, Roddy Boy, he didn't. But a plan formed in my head. Vinny Boy was the one who caused my grief, so I was thinking about setting after him next. But then I thought, why not make him suffer? By killing his mentor and best friend? Indeed, after I did the deed, I left that playing card next to the body. Think of it as a mock commemoration of DT2. But as I was walking away, I looked over and found him writing something on the card. Vex. To make him suffer rather than killing him outright. Yep, so I decided to frame him for Grossberg's death. While I was wiping off the same he wrote on the card, I found a part that looked like Vinny's scar. He would become the perfect scapegoat for my crime. But what about the rings of blood on the backs? You didn't see them? No, but you must have. They were wiped off. Maybe the snow washed them off, remember? The card was face up in the snow. Maybe that's what happened. I would then later masquerade as the Flake from Sullivan. So that's when he made the front mask. Oh yes, it was easier too, since I had a life model. Hell, but as a result, As a result, the crump mask didn't take too long. I was just trying it on, and then you showed up. You mean when me and Maya showed up to search for me? But yeah, that was a close one. I was lucky I bought the crump clothes beforehand, and already had them on. Yeah, real lucky. Wait, why did you invite us in and give us information on the crime? Huh, you thought I was gonna let you walk away? I was going to poison your tea when I went off to make it. Wow. Poison? What? Hey Nick, I just thought, if Volper was about to poison us, okay. My curiosity and you saved our lives. Yeah, I'm grateful. The reason I did all this,
Hold it!
Oh,
a lot of reading.
Mars, stop breaking it.
So greed and satisfying your ego were your motives? Oh please, greed and ego are such nasty words. I prefer the terms compensation and karma. Oh Jesus. Hey, what's with the atmosphere in here? I told you everything, the truth. Now, Brisbane, I've kept my word, have you?
Jesus?
Take it and get out of my sight. You fool! You just provided me with a weapon. Ignium is malleable, remember?
I bet it isn't the actual card, haha.
I can reshape it into a dagger and escape. Volper. Oh. Now, no will do, Spiky. I'm out of here. Peace out, suckers. Oop. What? Did I just... Something wrong, Volper? Yeah? I tore it, but it's just a piece of the card.
See? Tilda.
It's just a piece of a card, so what are you gonna do? Play your way out of here? You said you had it. I do, but you're not holding it. Then where... Want it now? Your eye? You used $1 billion material to make that damn eyeball? Hey, it's mine. I can do whatever the hell I want with it. And give it to you? Ha! In that agreement was that you could escape with the card, not the unique... But hey, thanks for the confession, sucker. It's mine. Damn. It's mine. It's mine, 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 it's mine.
Flee.
Guards, take him away. No, stop, take it all back. I didn't do anything really. I like to get all the... Seriously, don't do this. Let go of me. I was just kidding. Can't you people take a joke? Stop it. No, no, fine. I will destroy you all. Well, this trial certainly took an unexpected twist. Though from the past returns to wreak havoc in the present. Mr. Brisbane, what? I apologize for doubting your request earlier. It was certainly ineffective in getting Mr. Volper to confess the truth. Nah, don't get used to it. This was a personal, that's all. Sounds like Brisbane won't be as helpful next time. In any case, the trial appears to have reached its welcoming conclusion. I am so pleased to know that you are not a killer. Thank you, Your Honor.
Resident sleeper.
And then, this court finds the defendant, Vincenzo Cicatrice, not guilty. I'm gonna do the little afternoon. I'm gonna hear it, because it's like... what is the hour of this? Yeah. And with that, court is adjourned. March 29th, 1:11 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. You did it, Nick. Yeah, but without Brisbane, I wouldn't have gotten anywhere with Volper. Think, you spilled the truth over a simple blind card. And freedom. Yeah, and freedom. Ahem. Brisbane. Say thank you, Nick. He helped us, remember? Brisbane, what do you want? Thank you. Thanks for, you know, all your help. Bah. Keep your pathetic things to yourself, Mr. Wrong. I didn't do it to help you. It was personal. That little weasel wasn't getting away with what he did to get me. Although, I have to thank him to thank for helping me come to my senses. Brisbane? Well, no, your mentor, the man who taught you to be a prosecutor. So you finally realized, have you? I think so. Your mentor was this person by chance, was it? Manfred von Karma. I just knew I saw your techniques and mannerisms somewhere before. I knew you'd come to it eventually. So this is the...
Why do you, whenever they say, it was personal, do you always say, it was a personal? You have done that both times he said that Joshik won LUL.
I have no idea. Hey, look! So this is the cause of the grudge you have against me. Because I convicted your mentor and sent him to his death? Pretty sharp, aren't you? But he was a horrible person. Say that again. I assure you that you haven't heard the last of me, Mr. Wrong and his girlfriend, and I won't be so lenient come the next trial, mate. You did it! You sure put that bugger in his place. Ugh, not you. Thank you, Detective Snow. I take it you were watching from the audience? No, via crystal ball. Yeah, but of course, we need to give credit where credit's due, eh? I don't follow. Me! If it weren't for my awesome detective skills, we'd still be in the dark about all of this. Don't flatter yourself, Detective. So Brisbane, heard the news? Yes. Huh? What news? Jake used to be Brisbane's investigative partner, but since he's moving on now, I'm his replacement. Oh, congratulations! Don't know which one I should feel sorry for. Hello, everybody. Vinny! Vinny, congratulations! Thank you, Miss Faye. Now, Mr. Wright. Hey, Vinny. Congratulations. Mr. Brisbane, I guess you weren't the one to blame. And I'm... sorry. What? Here, none of you saw that, okay? I have to go now. See you next time, Mr. Wrong. Was that a motion from Brisbane?
It's called a flashback, Mars.
He knew he was a big softy all along. Indeed. Well, anyway, Mr. Wright, thank you. What the? Who am I kidding? Come here. He hugged me. And you, Maya? Oof. Thanks, Vinny. Well, repress the motions much? Yes, anyway. Hey guys, why don't we go out to dinner to celebrate? Now you're talking. I could eat a horse.
Oh god, he's Larian.
Me too, figuratively speaking, of course. Sounds good, Detective, but are you sure you can afford it? Blah, me afford a meal for 4? Get real. You're not? Say, I know who can afford a meal for 4. You're really not. Lunch is on Nick, everybody. No. And saw my first trial since the Misty Faye murder case had come to its conclusion. I can never relax knowing both murder victims, Marvin Grossberg and Tina Scrum, were avenged. As such, I booked myself a room at a reclusive hotel just outside LA to get away from the stress and of the courtroom. But little did I know of what was in store for me at the hotel.
Where is the cliffhanger?
It would certainly be a night to remember, a real holiday from hell. I think that was the cliffhanger. Credits. Here we go. Special things.
Credits? That was it?
No. No. There's still more. So, how these games work, there's credits after every case, and it shows like which song. And it shows like what songs were used.
Where is Danganronpa? Hee hee hee. See, I knew it. Harry Potter.
Yep. See, Mr. Dark from Raymond. Yes. Yes. Turnabout Scapegoat Court is really into the whirlwind. Soul Calibur. Turnabout Scapegoat. Have you ever played Croc before, Josh?
Soul Calibur 2.
Ace Attorney 2 is a property of Capcom. This game is purely by fans.
Have I played what?
Croc. The non-profitable project in no way affiliated with Capcom. To be continued, Episode 2, The Haunted Turnabout.
A little bit, yeah.
Thanks for playing! And it just closes. So, yeah, that was, case 1. I'm not...
It closes? So this isn't a DS emulator?
No. It's a whole program in on itself. Called Wright.
Wright.
It's like,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, it's... I think it's...
How many games are there?
A bunch. Some that are, like, still being made. Some that are, made.
But how many?
I don't know off the top of my head. Like, lots. Like...
Roughly?
I would probably say, like, 30 or so, give or take. Maybe less than that? I'm not too sure. I know there's...
That's a loot.
The one that I'm gonna play after this one is, yeah, I'm gonna play one after I beat this one, because it's cool. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, I am only gonna watch the ones related to the one we just did.
Okay.
I don't want to be spoiled of every one.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, that's it for me. Tomorrow...
Is that?
Yeah, tomorrow, let me see what we're doing tomorrow.
Joshik 1 wave.
Schedule. Tomorrow is Cyberpunk. So, yeah.
I'm going straight to bed, haha.
Alright. Bye, guys. Tomorrow's Cyberpunk. I know Josh is probably not going to be there because spoilers, so...
I won't be a part of that stream.
Yeah.